our next speaker of the day, Mr. Gulshan Singh, the Senior Manager Training and OD, to come on stage. Mr. Gulshan Singh works as Senior Manager Training and OD for Torrins. A graduate in Commerce from Delhi University, he has 8 years of work experience as a training and development specialist with expertise in conducting soft skills and industry-specific training. He eagerly awaits the opportunity to not only make the youth employable, but also make them self-sustained and independent by counseling and conducting training sessions for them on English language skills, life skills, interview preparation, workplace safety and healthy living, and domain knowledge. He believes in an empathetic approach to communication to support the students and resolve their issues. He also has keen interest in arts and music and follows a minimalistic approach to living.
All right.
Over to you,
Thank
sir.
you so much for a wonderful introduction. I mean, the delivery of it was wonderful,
Thank
right? So, good morning, everyone. A very good morning. So, my name is Gulshan, as she introduced, and I hail from an organization called Torrins, right? Before we actually move ahead with this, I'd like to share a little story. So, I've conducted multiple workshops on presentation skills for underserved youth and even the employees of an organization. But trust me, standing in front of so many principals and conducting a presentation is seriously not a piece of cake, right? But certainly, all of you can help me, get rid of this nervousness, right? I know all of you signed up for a conference, right? But for a while, maybe for 10 minutes, can we transform this room into a concert hall? Just for a while. Anybody interested? Anybody else? No music lovers? All right. So I might take the liberty to come, to the crowd and exhibit as in what we are going to do. So let us get started, So as I just said, I'm a training and development person. I was literally craving to, start with an energizer, right? So there is one activity, and we are going to perform it with the use of body percussion. Have you heard of that? All of you? Would you like a little demo of that? Certainly, right? Okay. So can all of you at least copy me like this? All of you, everyone, louder, louder, louder. All of you. I see a lot of people not doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. In sync, a bit louder. We will rock you. We will rock you. Come on. We will rock you. Come on, everyone. We will rock you. Gentlemen, so there are more ladies singing than gentlemen. Continue, please. We will rock you. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. So, a little variation to this. Since we are talking about learning recovery post-COVID, right? I've been listening to great talks here, learned a lot. I was literally, wondering what could be the role of extracurricular activities, post-COVID for recovering the learnings. And, training people, training kids, especially music as extracurricular activity can be one of the best way of doing so, right? Let's do the, activity again. This time, we will replace we with teachers. Can we do that? And the variation will be, this time we are 1, 2. This time we are clapping so that the noise is louder. Can we do that? Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Everyone there. Can we count? Can we do it louder? You will rock it. Teachers will rock it. Everyone. Rock it. Teachers will rock it. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Literally helped me a lot. I'm feeling a bit more, comfortable to start with. As I just said, dead nervous before starting and feeling a bit comfortable to get, ahead with. I think I have my pointer there. So that was a little demo for body percussion. There are many variants. We could have gotten an expert to do so. I am not an expert. I do hail from a very musical background, but this is the much that I could do to at least give you a hint of as in what we do, right? As I just said, Torrins, the best in music education is, I hail from. So do we know a term called WIFM? Anybody? So before, I think all of us start to conduct a presentation or even attend presentations, right? All of us are looking for what is in it for me, right? So that is what we call as WIFM. Even when I create a presentation, all of you create a presentation, you're always trying to first start with as in what is in it for you, for the crowd that you're conducting it for, right? So to sort of give you the WIFM, we are going to talk about what does music do, right? So when we were doing this activity, some of you might have felt a little more happy, right? A little more joyous, a bit more enthusiastic, a bit more energized. Any yeses, nos? Yes? Yes or no? Raise your hands. Can we raise hands? All right, thank you. Thank you so much for the participation there. So serotonin and dopamine, both, these are the happy chemicals. These are mood busters, right? The moment you engage someone in music, those are the kind of chemicals those release in our brains, right? Listening or playing to the music creates a defense mechanism against any kind of negative thoughts or mood fluctuation. And I think it is needless to explain, not only adults, I think more than adults, kids have gone through a lot of mood fluctuations or even negative thoughts. Because each one of us was actually jailed in our houses, right? Was it true? There is a lot of talk that has happened yesterday about this and today as well, right? So music can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, pain, as well as it improves the sleep quality. So my dad is a musician, right? Sleeps like a baby, right? And I did ask him one day, I keep on, traveling on bed. Literally, I'm using the term traveling on bed from one place to another, and my father is like this. He's like, what's the reason, right? And he literally said, he got this thing, from his family about music, right? And it becomes easier for them to have a healthier, bodily function. So it gives you mental alertness, memory. So if you want to keep your brains engaged throughout, the process, listening or playing music is a great tool, right? It provides total brain workout. So we are talking about covering the academic curriculum, right, and engaging them into different experiential learning, right? I think that can happen only when they are, their brains are properly functioning, right? So the benefits are that, it promotes creativity, it gets, their communication enhanced, right? There's a lot of social and emotional intelligence activated, right? There are positive responses to stress, right? The auditory processing becomes much better, right? Some of the benefits here. I think this, we have talked a lot about this, right? I'm going to skip this slide, right? So we started in 2010 in US, right? It's an online website. We were training people online on guitar, piano, right, and different music lessons, right? We have taught 2.5 online subscribers across 140 countries since 2010, right? We introduced music program scores of like US schools since 2014. It's first of its kinds application, right? It has innovative curriculum by world-class instructors, right? So we have more than 100 schools we are in now. So our number says 90, some of the schools that we are in, right? We launched in India in 2017 with SNBP International Schools, Pune, right? So our program design and setup, all we ask for is an empty room like this, right? And we transform those rooms into a music lab, right? We do all the wall paintings, carpeting, and we also provide with the musical instruments, right? And the instructors are from our side. They're well trained. We have a curriculum in place, which is again made by one of the finest, the best artists that we have across the world. These are some of them are Grammy nomination and winners, right? We have instructors. Those are, we first do pre-hiring, pre-hire screening, and then we have a, training program at the beginning of each academic year, right, according to the school's timings. We train them on classroom management. We conduct workshops on POXO, POSH, right? A lot of communication, personality development training. Why should you be, considering this, right? So we are an US-based organization now in India. We have this technology-based instructions, right? Using our value system of Indian schooling, right? So we prepare students for their bands for daily assembly, inter-school competition, all the activities. You name the event and we take care of that, right? Every child gets hands-on instrument. Our policy is to ensure that each child is getting gets to play one instrument, right? Interactive sessions, workshops, and visits by eminent artists there. We have mobile attendance tool for the parents and the students. There is an online system where you can track the progress report of the school, the student, and which can be accessible by the parents as well. In school examination, we do the inter-school competitions. There is this one band contest that we conduct, which is judged by different artists and celebrities from the music. We haven't been able to do this due to COVID, right? But this competition is attended by thousands of people, and it is judged by Bollywood celebrities hailing from music industry. So these are some glimpses of the system that we have in place. It shows the progress of the student, each individual. Yeah, so during the time of COVID, right, it was difficult for us to be going to the school and teaching music and the instruments and the vocals, right? But the schools came to us and they said, we want to continue with music, right? And we came up with this concept of beatboxing, home percussion, which is, again, beatboxing is nothing but you make sounds using your mouth, right? And body percussion, we just did an activity for that. So we have innovative curriculum in place. We keep on trying to improve again and again. We change with the time, we change with the needs of the current situation. Additionally, students get access to Torrins.com, and there are like tens of thousands of easy to navigate high resolution video lessons and interactive games. We conduct these regular workshops, some of the best artists from the industry. So Mr. Ehsan Noorani is our ambassador and also one of the director in the organization. He certainly visits the school and conducts workshops for the students, right? We are at the stall 7. We would certainly like all of you to at least give us a visit, and we could talk about what can be the possibilities of collaboration, right? Meanwhile, I think my colleague Ram and Anil would like to distribute. I think they've done that already, right? So this presentation ends with a video. I think we can play it for at least a minute, right? Oh, you ended that. So it's a video, again, the music is from the students themselves with all the instruments, vocals, and different activities. Is it coming? All right. I think there is with you. We would love you to, visit this store.
Thank you, Mr. Gulshan Singh, for that fun and interactive session. I request Mr. Anil Sharma to felicitate Mr. Gulshan Singh. We have a round of applause, please.